Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you that how can you actually make your Angular application live on a web for free using GitHub Pages. So GitHub Pages is a feature provided by GitHub. And once they are live, we can share their link with anyone on the internet, and anyone who visits that link can be able to see our work. Now, one question that might come to your mind is, what is the purpose of this if we are not purchasing a dedicated domain or something? So this is usually used by some of the freelancers or aspirants or recent college graduates just to showcase their skills, just to build a portfolio. Suppose you're a web developer, you want to showcase your skills of a web developer. So you don't simply build a website, post it on GitHub Pages, and share its link with the world so that we can test what all features you have actually included, and that adds the credibility to your resume. So same thing like this, you can make it as a virtual resume to share it with the world. So these are just a few examples. Let's see how the process is done. So actually what you need to do first for this is you need to have an Angular application. So in this video, I'm going to tell you all the steps. That is, the first step is how to create an Angular application. So here I have opened the command prompt and I just go to this desktop folder. And to create the Angular application, I run the command ng demo. So the name of my application would be demo. And let's just wait for a few seconds till this application is created. So now the Angular application has been created. Once you run this command, you would be asked for routing, which I selected no, and which CSS file you'd like to use, I selected CSS. Now once you have created the Angular application, we need to go to that particular folder, which is demo in our case, and just enter this command code dot to open the VS Code. This will only run if you have VS Code available in your system. Now our VS Code will open. It may take a few seconds. Once it opens, you need to go to these three dots and click on terminal and click on new terminal to open up a new terminal. Once this new terminal opens up, then what we need to do is we need to run this application just to make sure that we are aware of what we're putting on the internet. So for this, the command is -s -o, that is ng-serve, and -o is because you want it to open up in a browser once it's done compiling. So let's just continue the video when its compilation is done. So now our app is running, and this is how we are getting. This is a default Angular page for the Angular app, which we don't want to put directly on the internet. So let us make some changes. To make the changes, you need to go to src folder. In src, you'll get app, and in this there is this app.component.html folder. So let's just remove the content and write a simple, let's say h1 tag. And in this we can write hello. This is a test page. That's it. Once we save it, it automatically compiles and we can go to our web page on the port localhost 4200 to see the changes. Now once we're happy with these changes, we can move on to the next step, which is pushing our app into the remote repository. So for this, firstly, what we need to do is we need to open our GitHub. So let me just quickly open my GitHub. So here I'm on my GitHub, and I'm just going to create a new repository. So this also I'm just going to name demo-app. For me, I'm not going to provide any description. The repository is going to be public, and let's just create the repository. Next, once the repository is created, we need to upload the files. So for this, what we need to do is we need to run these commands that are given to us. Firstly is git init. So let's just copy it. Go to Visual Studio Code and get a new terminal. Over here, we just need to run this command. Then we had this add readme.md5, which is not needed. So let's just run this one. First commit. Okay, so these are the changes. Okay, then we run this branch. Then we run this branch main command to set up the branch. Next command it asks us is the remote origin. And finally, it asks us to push these changes. So in case you are still wondering what is the purpose of these commands, so I'd suggest you not to worry, because these are the commands that are given to us by the Git itself. So even if you don't understand it fully, that doesn't matter at this stage. But what happens over here is we are basically creating a branch main to actually in the remote GitHub to basically make sure that the changes that we're doing here are available on the remote. Now, once these changes are done, we need to run the command to allow us to make sure that we are running it on the GitHub pages. The website, the app is available on the GitHub pages. So for this, the command is ng small b double hyphen output path. So this is going to be seen. The name box is going to be seen. Then we are going to make some changes over here. So you need to write base href, and within 2 slashes you need to write the name of your repository. So in our case it's going to be demo-app, and you press enter. Then it is going to take a few seconds to build this particular app. So basically it is building our Angular app to be connected to the demo app repository, and after that we will be getting a link through which we can visit this. So let's just wait for a few seconds till this gets created. Okay, so now after a few seconds the build has completed, and once it has completed you will get to see some of these files. So these are actually the build files automatically generated by Angular. We don't have to change anything over here. So now what we need to do is just simply add all these files from the remote repository. So the command is git add got for all these files. Then we do a git commit. So git commit, and the message is, let's say, we are live, something like this. Then finally we do a git push. Now this is going to take a few seconds. The changes have been pushed to GitHub. Now what we do is we go back to our GitHub, we refresh this page. Then what we need to do is we need to go to settings to get the URL or the link from which we can access our website. So in the settings we need to go to pages. So okay, it's going to take a few seconds to show it up over here. So let's just wait for a few seconds, and after a few seconds you will get the link over here, and we will continue the video once we get the link. Now once you have done the changes or seen the changes in your profile, then what you need to do is you need to come back to your demo app repository, go to settings again in this, and here again there is this pages option. So once it asks you for source, you just select deploy from a branch. In the branch, select your branch name, which is main, and instead of the root folder, just select the docs folder and click on save. Now once you do that, then if you want any custom domain, you can just add the custom domain. Otherwise, default domain will be provided for you. So that is also going to take a few seconds. So let's just wait for that much time, and then we will show you how your website is going live. Now once your website is deployed, you will get this message that your site was last deployed to the GitHub Pages environment. So once you click on this GitHub Pages, you will get the link. Once you click on this link, you will get that your website, the exact content that you uploaded, is now available on the website. Now you can share this link to anyone. You can add it to your LinkedIn profile, to your social media, anywhere, and anyone who has access to the internet can access this link and view your website. This can act as your portfolio. This can be used to showcase your skills and for many other complex reasons. So what happens if you want to make any changes to it? So let us just make a normal change. Let me just change it like this. I saved the change. I deployed this. Basically I committed the change. So the commit message is going to be change. Okay, and we push this change to the remote repository. Now let's see what happens. If we come to the website, we refresh it, then you can see these changes are automatically live. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.